The law of delayed gratification, why waiting makes you rich. Everything in your life is competing for one thing: your patience. And most people are losing. They spend now. They want results now. They choose comfort now. But here's the truth no one tells you. The people who wait win. And the people who can't, they stay stuck. So what exactly is the law of delayed gratification? And why does it quietly determine who builds wealth and who does? Here's the problem. We live in a world designed for instant rewards. One click, you buy. One swipe, you're entertained. One tap, you get what you want. So naturally, waiting feels uncomfortable, almost unnatural. And when it comes to money, that's where most people struggle. They earn, but they spend quickly. They want results, but they quit too early. And over time, this pattern keeps them financially stuck. But what if the real advantage isn't talent or income? What if it's simply the ability to wait? Delayed gratification is simple. It's the ability to give up something today for something greater tomorrow. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't dig it up the next day to check if it's growing. You give it time, water it, protect it, and eventually it grows into something much bigger. Money works the same way. When you delay spending, you give your money time to grow. And that growth can completely change your future. Here are principles that will help you delay spending. Principle 1. Every financial decision is a trade-off. Here's something most people don't think about. Every time you spend money, you're not just buying something. You're giving up a future opportunity. That new phone, that impulse purchase, that unnecessary upgrade. It's not just money gone. It's potential lost. Because that same money could have been invested, could have grown, could have worked for you. Ask yourself this: is this purchase worth more than my future freedom? Most people never ask that question. Principle 2. Small delays create big results. Delayed gratification doesn't mean extreme sacrifice. It's not about never enjoying your money. It's about small, consistent decisions. Choosing to save a little, invest a little, wait a little longer. And here's the surprising part. Small delays create massive long-term results. Because of compounding, money builds on itself. And over time, those small decisions become powerful. What feels small today can become life-changing tomorrow, but only if you give it time. Principle 3. Discipline beats motivation. Most people rely on motivation. They feel inspired. They save for a while. Then they stop. But financially successful people don't rely on feelings. They rely on systems, habits, discipline. Because motivation fades, but discipline stays. And delayed gratification is a discipline, not a one-time decision, a repeated behavior. Here's the truth. You don't need more motivation. You need fewer excuses. Principle 4. Time is the real multiplier. Most people underestimate time. They want fast results, quick wins, instant growth. But wealth doesn't work that way. Time multiplies everything. Your investments, your habits, your decisions. And delayed gratification gives time a chance to work. The longer you stay consistent, the more powerful the results become. But here, where most people get it wrong. They think delayed gratification means suffering. So they either avoid it completely or try it for a short time, then quit. Others make this mistake. They delay everything. They never enjoy their money. And that leads to burnout. The goal is balance, not extremes, not perfection, consistency. So why is delayed gratification so hard? Because your brain is wired for survival, not long-term wealth. It seeks comfort, pleasure, immediate rewards. That's why spending feels good and waiting feels uncomfortable. But here's the shift. Successful people train their minds. They learn to see future rewards as more valuable than present comfort. They change how they think. Instead of asking, "What do I want now?" they ask, "What will this cost me later?" And that question changes everything. So how do you build delayed gratification in your financial life? Start simple. Step 1. Create a pause. Before any non-essential purchase, wait 24 hours. Step 2. Automate your savings. Remove the decision. Make it happen before you spend. Step 3. Set clear financial goals. When you have a target, waiting becomes easier. Step 4. Limit temptation. Avoid constant exposure to things that trigger spending. Step 5. Reward yourself strategically, not impulsively, because balance keeps you consistent. Here's something powerful. Delayed gratification is not about giving things up. It's about choosing something better. A better future. More freedom. Less stress. More control over your life. Because every time you delay a small reward, you're investing in a bigger one. And over time, that adds up. Until one day, you're no longer struggling financially. You're in control. So remember this. Wealth is not built by how much you earn. It's built by what you're willing to delay. The purchases you resist. The habits you build. The patience you practice. Because in the end, delayed gratification is not about money. It's about control. Control over your choices. Control over your future. And the people who master that quietly build something powerful. If you want to build discipline, master your money, and create real long-term wealth, make sure you subscribe to Finance Foresight. Because on this channel, we don't just talk about money. We help you build the mindset and habits that create it. Subscribe now and start making decisions your future self will thank you for.